Hello guys, this is Darro here with another video now, and this is pretty much what I've been picked up in the last month, so I have since last video now. What I'm actually going to do from now on is similar to another YouTuber by the name of Finn Gamer, Jan, who pretty much does two different videos in what he's recently collected and what he's been recently been playing, and I think I'm going to do the same thing now, because the fact of the matter is that if I go through all these sort of games here and not there, I tend to ramble on, and therefore I go over the time now. So basically I'm just going to show you the games what I picked up, and maybe just a little tidbit perhaps, and that's pretty much it now. So anyway, I got this, the first game I got was back when it came out, was of course Call of Duty Black Ops. I said I wasn't going to end up getting it, and I was going to wait for a while, but I ended up getting it. And I got this along with Vanquish as well. I forgot to take the case over, but I got it as well, and that's what I got. So I did. I also got this game for free, so I did. Now I didn't buy it, because the fact is the guy I know pretty much asked, do you want this here to review for the site? He does, and I said sure, why not though. And the thing is, I played the previous one, had to play the previous one pretty much in order to get an understanding of what's happening in this game, and that is of course Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And because the fact is that it pretty much takes place directly after the events of Assassin's Creed 2, and therefore if I didn't finish Assassin's Creed 2, I wouldn't have a clue what I was at. I would be like, okay. But I played through Assassin's Creed 2, so I did, and it was a great game. Much better than the first one. Much better. And yes, last Friday, a game I was pretty much the last sort of big game I was really looking forward to this year though, came out. You can see it there already. It's of course Donkey Kong Country, so it is, returns. I was pretty much waiting for this game ever since it came out from E3 this year when it was announced, and I just couldn't wait to play it though. And I played a bit of it, so I have, and I'll give you more details on it in an upcoming video. Now, yesterday there, I went out to town, so that even though it was pretty much, it wasn't really bad now, but a lot of places around the UK is kind of sort of hit by the snow, so it has. And the fact of the matter is, it doesn't tend to happen this time of year. We don't usually get snow until like January and February, but it's pretty weird that this year we get hit by it in November and December, and who knows, maybe we might have it clear in January and February. It might just be switched around for once. But anyway, I pretty much went on the big sort of spending spree, so I have, and I got a lot of stuff here, so I did. So sorry. Sure, you have to see me ugly backside there, but I'm sorry about that. There you go, that's pretty much all what I got yesterday, so I did. It's a lot of crap, but you never know. These are in no particular order now, it's just pretty much all I got yesterday anyway now. First game is Alpha Protocol for the Xbox 360, so it is. This was on sale for Steam a few weeks ago, so it was for £5. I missed out on it though, so I did, mainly because of the fact I didn't want to end up downloading it, because it would maybe take a while. Fine for second-hand pre-owned for £8, which is just not that bad, and just got it then. Because I found this great store that just opened here in the local town recently, and pretty much a lot of the stuff has come from it, and so it has. But that's come from it now. This does not. It's of course the Super Mario All-Stars 25th Anniversary Edition for the Wii, which came out here last week as well. I do have the original one, so I do, on the Super Nintendo, the original one that I got back in Christmas 1993. So, but I just wanted to get this just for the sort of that, just like because of the booklet and the CD though, and you never know, it could be something worth something, but I doubt it anyway though. I just wanted to get it for like the booklet and the CD. Quantum Theory, again, this came out from that store. It's known as CEX, which is around the UK. It's a store you can trade in all stuff like films, DVDs, games, phones, sort of consoles, and like a few other bits and bobs here, and like electronic, like laptop and things like that as well. And this, I just got this though. I heard this is a crap game, but it was only £12. Considering the fact it hasn't been, I don't think it's been out that much long. £12 dead on in my opinion. Next two games I got for 2 for 30 in HMV, and so I did Blaze Blue Continuum Ship, which has just hit here. I think it was only out last Friday, so it was. And considering the fact I think it was supposed to be out in October, but for some reason just kept pushing it back and pushing it back and pushing it back, and finally it bloody came out. And it's good to the fact is it's only £20 now, not the full 40, because the fact is that the other one, Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger, only came out here April this year, so it did. So therefore it's good that they didn't charge the full price for this. And pretty much it's just the same game though, just with a few characters and a few new things. So it's more probably of a 1.5 version than anything. And along with this I got Lost Planet 2, so it did along with it as well. And a lot of people don't like this game, they think it's broken. I rented it and I played the first two worlds of it, like the first two areas, and I don't think it was that bad. I actually enjoyed it. I think it's a good game to play, probably co-op. I doubt anyone's still playing it now online. No, we'll just have to wait and see. Because just certain games, tend to be sort of biggish for a while and then realise it's crap or whatever, and then the online community it's pretty much dead. So, but I'll probably play it in single player anyway and still have a good time with it. This is just the Deep's Blu-ray Inception, came out Monday. I love this film. It was a brilliant film in the cinema. I went to see it in the cinema. I had to get the Blu-ray. I like the fact this is now that the Blu-rays are pretty much cheaper now than they were a while back, because the Blu-rays tended to be about £20 plus, whereas the DVDs if it came out were like around this price of it now. But now they're usually cheaper now. Like they usually are the prices of what DVDs new releases used to be now. I got this in Sainsbury's and I got it a bit cheaper than it is there because of the 50% discount. I got both of these yesterday because the latest expansion came out yesterday, and I got it along with it, and that is World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King and Cataclysm, which I'm basically installing now though. Again, I uninstalled them and reinstalled them, mainly because the fact is that I have to end up downloading this huge file, this patch update. Yet the fact of the matter is, it's said that I actually have the latest version, yet I still have to download this full 8.7 gigabyte file, which I'm not bothering doing it, especially with Blizzard Downloader, because I think Blizzard Downloader sucks balls, and I'd rather just download the patches elsewhere than use that piece of shit. Because the fact of the matter is, no matter what I do, it tends to just the rates just dip. They're all over the place. Sometimes I'm getting a good high speed download rate, and then all of a sudden I'm hitting in the single and then double digits then. So yeah, and then it says all of a sudden my connection is behind a firewall. Yet I have those ports open, I have them allowed on my Norton firewall and have them on the router and out there. But it's just absolutely stupid. So I'm installing them again. Hopefully the right version of it comes up now, the 4.0, which I think it is from this here, and then I can download those patches then alright, and then install them, rather than having to wait a flipping age on the Blizzard downloader. So basically, yes, I'm getting back into WoW once again for like probably, I think it's like the 4th or 5th time. And these games are a bunch of PS2 games which I found pretty damn cheap in that store, which is a brilliant store in my opinion. First one is Mystic Heroes, which I got for 75p. Malice, which I got for 150. Maximo, which I got for 50p. Drakengard or Drakengard, which I got for £1. And Maximo versus Army of Sin, which I got for £2.50. So pretty cheap overall for those games there. And finally I got a few GameCube games as well. I forgot to mention I got a PC game which I've got to take out as well. Neverwinter Nights 2 for £5. So I kinda want to get it for a while, but it was going for a bit dear online, so I just might find it there for cheap, so I just might as well. Lost Kingdoms and Lost Kingdoms 2, both one of them's £4, the other one was £6. Magical Mirror starring Mickey Mouse for the GameCube, which was £5. Epic Mickey I know is out now, and I'll be getting it for Christmas, so that's what I'm getting for Christmas, along with a few other games as well. I also got a few other games as well on eBay, and 2 of them actually came today there, so it did, just before I started recording this video, so I'll just show you what each of them are. The first one is Castlevania Curse of Darkness, and because the fact is I'm trying to get all the Castlevania games, so I am, and I have, and I'm this here and a few other ones I got are one step closer. I've never actually played this one. This is pretty much one of the very few I've never played in the Castlevania series now, because I actually never got this when it came out now, and it's sort of the follow up to the other one which I got here, which I'll show you now, which is Castlevania Lament of Innocence. It was just known as Castlevania here though, I don't know why, but it's of course it's Castlevania Lament of Innocence, and they're pretty much the 2 games for the PlayStation 2. This was also out for the Xbox now, so it was, but it's got the PS2 version. And I forgot to mention as well that I actually got a new PS2 unit, like a second hand one, which seems to be working alright, because the one I have pretty much is bloody screwed, because the fact is that most of the time now it just won't read discs whatsoever. I just put in a disc though, it just tends to read a disc whenever it feels like it, but other than that it doesn't bother then, so it doesn't. So that's pretty much, you can see the big spending spree I got there. I also got a few games in Steam, like the indie sort of stuff though, and I got that Poker Night Adventure one, and a few other ones as well, but I'll probably talk a bit more about them perhaps in a later video. I got that Illumio game, which you can get the trial of by visiting a certain site, and downloaded it and purchased it because it's a cool little puzzle game. So it is on the Xbox Live Arcade. It's not out till actually January I believe now, but I got it. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I've gotten now. So a lot of stuff this month. I'll probably have a video maybe after Christmas to show you what I've gotten for Christmas and out there like I did last year. So anyway guys, take care and I'll see you next time. Ciao!